sponsors don't get and now we hear their voice or their voices or our voice. She has been here before. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll roll the drums for no other person, of course, from R-Jolad. Yes, so by herself, she go call her name, because the way she dey call the name, man, you don't understand. Not be small. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we will put our hands together. Round of applause to wonderful doctor all the way from R-Jolad, mama. Round of applause. I'm going to do, yeah, you have the floor.
You shake shake.
All right,
Good morning, mama.
Good to you, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, so may they meet you.
Okay. My name is Dr. Blessing Chukwukelu. I'm a chief consultant family physician at R-Jolad Hospital, Lagos.
Okay.
Basically, what we want to talk about today is caring for the older people, the elderly. Some people call them senior citizens. We launched a program recently on this care, so we think we should all know and leverage on it.
Yep.
The program is called the Geriatric Care Program. It includes caring for the wholeness of these elderly people. So sometimes you may need to bring them to the clinic, which will run every Monday by 1 o'clock,
Okay.
1 to 4 o'clock in the R-Jolad branch at Bagada,
Okay.
R-Jolad Plus. Then we also have a home visit program where we can even go and see them at home. So we can see them on a regular basis if you think they're unfit to come or nobody can bring them. And we can always mobilize them to the hospital if there's any need for any emergency care. Because it's a multidisciplinary hospital, fully functional, fully equipped, and with all the specialties involved, equipped to care for every area that the elderly will need some level of care. Each of us have different organs, and each organ can get disease.
Okay.
You can imagine this organ functioning from when we were a baby to when we got older, and when we get even elderly in that sense.
Okay.
So you can imagine the organ will need maintenance and care. And so it becomes very important to look after this. Now, who is the elderly? By United Nations definition, is those people that are from 60 years and above. WHO says 65, but United Nations says 60, so we can begin to care for them even earlier. And why is it important talking about this elderly? And why are we talking about this program? It takes a care by a team that is trained, that is certified, that understands the issues that go with these elderly people. You know how children are, you give birth to a child, a very fragile little baby, and it starts growing and start growing. The care of that baby is not anybody who can care for that baby. It will be properly trained neonatologist. Or they get older child level, cared by the pediatrician. That person cannot care for the older ones. So we have those who have some level of training and certification to be able to care for these older people, because they're really prone to all kinds of things. Like I said, every organ has become older and is prone to different forms of challenge. So it's important to have a multidisciplinary approach of a team that can manage the different areas, coordinated by somebody who has some level of expertise in managing these elderly people. All right. So let me just talk about some of the issues the elderly is exposed to. Different from we regular people. First of all, they have issue with mobility. You know, they can't easily walk around. Before they run up and down the whole place, they can do all kinds of things. But no, at that time you slow down. You find they needing some bit of support, some walking sticks, you know, some walking frame, different things support the walking. Why? Because of joint issues. First, some of them are weak by their age, their structure. Some are weak by the issues their different organs have gone through over time. Okay, so you find it difficult to just be that agile person that was everywhere. Okay, so that requires support, that requires counseling, that requires nutritional support, that requires physiotherapy support. And we have the physiotherapists in our team to do that, whether it's at home or in the hospital environment. And the important thing they're prone to is incontinence. Issues, you know, no matter how we say it, as an age it gets to, a little thing, urine just comes out. Even the very big people among them, very big in terms of status, it's your body, you can't throw it away. So we have a way of managing that. The nursing team are trained to do that. So there are many things they do. Some we are just adult and pass at different times. They are clean. You won't know they are bouncing. But these are challenges. So sometimes they can control themselves, but sometimes it just comes out. can be embarrassing. And for those who have been really managing themselves through life, who are very neat, who are very well placed, it can be embarrassing. So they need training. We train the caregiver. We train we reassure this older person. We provide the support of the things you need. So just in case, like I'm here now, urine drops, you won't know because something is managing it there.
Okay.
So it's one of these supports you need. They just need to have a sense of well-being. You know, quality of life is very vital. You don't see yourself as like everything is gone. No. You see the same you that was happening that is still there. So we need to have you really, really strong and have a sense of belonging and well-being and confidence. Another important thing is they have issue with their stooling. You know, the regular person you want to stool, you go and stool. But these people, the way the body is, stool doesn't come when it should happen. So they are prone to constipation.
Okay.
Right? And that's an issue because constipation alone can make them delirious, confused, unconscious. It can just be a serious problem just because they're constipated. And someone has to understand that happens because you just wonder, why is this Papa behaving in a strange way? He's no more talking, he's acting strange, he's almost getting unconscious. Just constipation as it sounds. It takes a level of knowledge and training to know that. Another problem they're prone to is urinary tract infection. That's another very serious one. They can really go from small urinary tract infection to big one, and they get into septicemia. That is jam all over the body, and they can just die from just that. So it takes a lot of knowledge to know that this happens, and know when to check for this and check for that and manage. They're just treating urinary tract infection when you find it, and this person that's a bit confused get back to life. So you can now understand that there are peculiarities in caring for the older person. All right. So then many of them are taking all kinds of drugs. Over time, they've been exposed to all kinds of things. They're taking medicine for BP. They're taking medicine for prostate. They're taking medicine for sugar. You know, over time, things have already been found. They're taking medicine for all this pain. My knee is paining me. My leg is paining me. Arthritis. You're taking medicine, You're taking medicine for all kinds of things. Over time. And so you have a whole pill load. Yes?
Okay.
I also want to be doing everything well and eating well when they're carrying loads of drugs. So part of the care is you review the whole system. As a human being, we're not treating different organs, we're treating a human being that has different organs. So when you review the system, you adjust these medications to the best that can be. You minimize the volume by giving the optimal prescription, adjust it. They have their subspecialty management. The cardiologist is C, neurologist is C, all the specialists are C. But somebody needs to work with this team. Not as a person, but as a coordinator. You work with this team. So we have team management of this condition. In fact, we have team meetings, multidisciplinary meeting on each case on a peculiar basis to say, what do we do? How do we adjust these issues? You don't just come and do leg, and you do eye, and you do eye, all disjointed. No. It calls for multidisciplinary approach and a coordinator of that care that we're talking about. That way you prune down the volume of drugs and you just want the maximum that can treat. Because everything is now about drugs. So you bring other non-drug management protocols that can manage this person so he does what he can do and still be happy. Quality of life is very vital. Very, very vital. Nutrition is another issue. They don't eat the way you eat. Now if you're hungry, they bring rice, you plenty. They just choose, they don't eat the way you eat. Their appetite has changed. So you need to understand their system and know what is best. You have to do some modification. So the dietitian is involved. And with a level of training, you can also know how to manage them and manage their caregivers at home. So they can adjust their meals to what works for them. That is nutritious. Need lots of protein in this kind of condition because their body is wear and tear at this stage. So very, very important is all this.
So you said they need more proteins.
They need a lot of protein.
Okay.
But you know, that is there's a caveat. It depends also on their condition.
On their health.
Yes, because a kidney person, you're careful about protein and all those kind of things.
So you don't just carry chop anything when you like.
No. Because when you assess, this calls for what we call comprehensive geriatric assessment. At the point of entry, we fully assess. Last time I came here, I spoke about the wellness. Wellness for regular people, wellness for elderly as well. So we do a full evaluation of the whole system that the person has gone through all his life, go through the whole system, examine fully in details, and pass the person through the full elderly wellness assessment program and investigations. This includes investigating the heart, the ECG, the echo. We investigate the organ, the kidney, right, the liver, do all the ultrasound, check everywhere properly.
Yes.
All right?
Yep.
We pass the person through the heart doctor, we see the cardiologist, the dental people will check the teeth. Sometimes their teeth is a problem.
Okay.
We say eat, the person won't eat. You check, you find out because the teeth, they have, you know, they have issues.
Yes.
Yep.
We already have an issue that you can imagine at that age.
Yep.
Where is the teeth to buy this food you say you should eat?
Yep.
Where is the structure of the teeth? So the dental for us will check the teeth. The eye will check the eye.
Yeah.
We want to check their print all kinds of things. The ophthalmologist will check the eye in this initial assessment.
Yep.
All right?
Yep.
Because even glaucoma is an issue. The pressure of the eye is high. You didn't know. The next thing is blindness, and we don't want that to happen. We want them to enjoy this life. They work for all through.
Yep.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And then the other things we do include, we do the chest X-ray.
Yep.
We do the, like I said about the ECG checks the heart and all of it. The
Yes.
ultrasound system. We check the blood, we check all kinds of tests, we do the PSA, the prostate and everything. So at the beginning, we know clearly. For the woman, we check the cervix, we do the pap smear.
Yeah.
We know your state
Yeah.
at the beginning, at the time you're presenting, at the time we're registering you. So we manage you, personalized, coordinated care based on what we're seeing in your condition.
So you talk about say if the person not fit come to now, una go meet the person or bring the person down, right?
Yes.
So how do you do that?
We have a home-based program.
Okay.
We have a home visit program also.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, being managed by a team.
Okay.
I'm a family physician,
Okay.
so I'm also managing this program as well.
Okay.
So because every team involves the head, and
Yep.
because I have a comprehensive training,
Yep.
I manage the program.
Okay.
So what do we do in the home visit?
Yeah.
You know, many of us are traveling out, Japa syndrome in quotes.
Yep.
So your worry is who looks after your mother or your father as you do
When
that
you know the-
journey.
Yeah.
That's a concern.
Yeah.
So if you register with us, we could take over the care.
Yeah.
We could come to the house and see.
Okay.
There's a clinic they could come to, but we'll come to the house and see. All right? And if they're ill, they could call. We have ambulance, we pick, we bring. And like I said, we have a functioning ICU, a functioning that's intensive care unit, a functioning high dependent unit, functioning multi-specialist care in all the areas. So we are positioned to pick up those quite critical times that you need support.
Yeah.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So there's a programmed regular visit,
Yeah.
and there's also emergency visit
Okay.
by the team that is trained in this.
Okay, we
Okay.
get
The
like
good
2
thing
minutes.
about this, is that it's a program coming from a full-fledged multidisciplinary hospital.
Alright.
There are some other programs in town, but when you're coming to a program connected to a hospital, you're sure that the care is coordinated and there's a backing to a hospital setup.
All right, so because of
Support.
time, we get just like about 1 minute, right? Well, I better give the venue, I mean,
So,
location of the hospital.
Yes, the
Yes, phone
address of
numbers.
the hospital.
Yeah.
The hospital is R-Jolad plus multi-specialist hospital, located in Bagada,
Okay.
14 Sarafa to Shekoni Street, near New Garage bus stop. And you could always reach us on the website
Okay.
www.rjolad.com.
Okay.
You can call us on the following numbers: 070
Okay.
00 75 65 23. I repeat: 070 00 75 65 23.
The website again, Mama.
www.rjolad.com. rjolad.com.
.com.
Another phone number, please.
Okay.
091
Yes.
39
Yeah.
33 73
Yeah.
74.
One
I'm
more
going to
time.
call the numbers again. Number 1 070
Okay.
00
Yeah.
75 65
Yeah.
23.
All right.
The second number 091
Yeah.
39
Yeah.
33
Yeah.
73
Yeah.
74.
All right, so thank you so much. Time don't come up because we get just about some 15 minutes, seconds rather to come up. Thank you for coming through our able to you first come the other time. After you don't bounce, come back with enough energy. All right, so when I hear the address and the phone numbers, reach out and they will still respond to you. When I not go anywhere, will you come over this break?